Welcome to the Magstim Horizon Performance TMS Therapy System demonstration. Magstim TMS therapy is a non-invasive, effective treatment for depression with few known side effects. To switch on the system, press the mainframe On button. The patient should sit in the chair in an upright position with their right arm resting on the armrest, palm facing up. Ensure the patient is comfortable and the arm is relaxed. Fit the patient's TMS cap, ensuring the ears are visible and positioned in the ear holes of the cap. The midline marker of the cap should be aligned with the center line of the patient's head. For repeatable positioning, measure the gap between the nasion and the cap and make a note of this measurement. Measure from the nasion to the inion across the midline marker of the cap and make a mark at the halfway measurement. Mark this as CZ. Measure from the left to right preauricular points, taking the tape measure over your CZ mark. Divide this by 5 to get 20%. Measure this 20% from CZ towards the left preauricular point. Mark this spot as C3. From the main options menu, select Single Pulse. Select the power window and adjust to 50%. Take the Horizon MT coil from the coil holder and position the coil so that the center recess sits on your C3 mark. The coil should be at a 45-degree angle to the midline marker and placed tangential to the curve of the head with the center on C3. Hold both multifunction buttons to deliver a pulse at C3. Watch the patient's right thumb for a twitch. If a twitch occurs in the fingers instead of the thumb, move the coil down slightly and retry. Using the coil up and down buttons to adjust the power, follow the first flowchart in the operating manual to find the optimum power for hotspot hunting. Ask the patient to briefly clench and relax their hand after each pulse. With the optimum power found, from C3 move the coil 1 centimeter towards CZ and deliver a pulse. Make a note if the twitch was larger than at C3. Now move the coil 1 centimeter left and make a note if this is the largest twitch yet. Continue to move and pulse in this grid-like pattern for at least 9 points. Mark the point of the largest twitch as the hotspot, or HS. Place the Horizon MT coil on your defined hotspot at a 45-degree angle to the midline, ensuring the coil is placed tangential to the curve of the head. Using the previously defined hunting power level, deliver up to 10 pulses, watching if at least 5 of 10 pulses produces a twitch. Follow the second flowchart in the operating manual, using the coil up and down buttons to adjust the power. Press the red stop button to disarm the coil. The power level defined by the flowchart should be noted as the patient's motor threshold level. Disconnect the Horizon MT coil by opening the 2 locking levers and removing the coil connector. Firmly insert the Easy Cool coil connector and secure the 2 locking levers. From your defined hotspot, measure 5.5 centimeters towards the front of the head, parallel to the midline marker. Mark this spot as the treatment location. From the single pulse screen, select the percentage MT window and adjust to 120%. Select the repetitive button to set up your treatment protocol. Check the preset protocol and adjust if necessary by selecting the required window to adjust. Select the Run Session button to prepare for treatment. Adjust the chair headrest and ensure the patient's head is secure and comfortable. Adjust the head side pad so that it rests against the side of the patient's head. Using the remote control, recline the chair so that the patient is comfortable and reclined. Loosen the central locking knob to position the Easy Cool coil for treatment. Locate the recess on the underside of the coil and place this on your located treatment site. Adjust the angle so that the coil is at a 45-degree angle to the midline of the head, tangential to the curve of the head. Tighten the central locking knob to secure the coil, and check the coil is correctly placed with the head secured between the coil and the head side pad. Press the green Run button to charge the system, and press the yellow trigger button to begin the treatment. The coil must remain in contact with the treatment site throughout treatment. To pause the treatment, press the red stop button. Do not leave this screen when the treatment is paused. If necessary, adjust the coil to alleviate discomfort. More information on this is given in the operating manual. Coil position should always be rechecked before resuming treatment. When you are ready, press the green Run button to charge the system. Confirm if you want to resume the pause session, then press the yellow trigger button to resume the treatment. To adjust the power during treatment, select the power window and use the control dial to adjust. Deselect the power window to confirm the change. The power window will turn orange to indicate the power is set to change and will return to normal once the treatment power is adjusted. You cannot adjust the power level above the percent MT set when the treatment was set up. To save a customized protocol, from the Options menu, select Repetitive Mode. Set the required protocol, then select the Save Session button. Select New. Enter a unique name for your file, and press Save on the keyboard to set the file name. Press the Save As button and confirm that you wish to overwrite the file. Your file is now saved. To return to treatment, press Repetitive. To recall a saved protocol, from the Options menu, select File Maintenance. Select the file using the control dial and press View. The file name should be shown in the top right corner of the screen. Press the Repetitive button. Your protocol should be set on the screen. Press the Run Session button to proceed to treatment.